Hello, this is Critical Information Bureau coming from Hall, England. Ayong Akumbe speaking. We are the people that bring you the truth, nothing but the truth. Because the truth will set you free. We don't accept any donations. Please make all your donations to your beloved interim government headed by Dr. Sako. I want to talk about Ayuk Tabe today. Just Ayuk Tabe. Now, there's an expression in England where they said you cannot have your cake and eat it. Okay? That is an interesting expression. Now, I'm going to talk about Ayuk Tabe and we shall come to understand how you cannot have your cake and eat it applies to Ayuk Tabe. Ayuk Tabe used to be our president. Fantastic president. He motivated all of us. Unfortunately, he did not like to fight any war. All right? But he was a leader. He was your leader. Let's be honest. Let's be fair. This is Critical Information Bureau. We talk the truth. We are not really, we don't bend around. We don't beat around the bush. Now, he's in jail. He has been arrested. Well, he's been abducted by La République. He's in prison. Okay? And we decided, Southern Cameroonians, all of us decided, or a large amount of us decided that while he's there, he's been compromised. It's a compromised situation. So we can say he's been compromised. Whether we have evidence or not, it is justified to say that he's been captured and he's compromised. That's fine. And that's your cake. You've had your cake. We can abandon him now. We're not going to abandon him. We're going to try to remove him from jail. That is the natural way to behave. We're going to remove Ayuk Tabe from prison. All right, which is what Sako was doing. Now, once he's compromised, surely we have to then assume that whatever he's doing is going to be compromised. So if he's sacking the interim government, if he's trying to hold a meeting, he is compromised. And that is, we have to assume that it is La République that's doing those things. So basically, Ayuk Tabe is simply reflecting the wishes of La République. Come on, we have to accept that. Okay, if we say he's been compromised, which is your cake. Okay, as I said, we're going to use the expression "you cannot have your cake and eat it." What we are saying is he's compromised. If he's compromised, then whatever comes out of his mouth or through his pen or through Facebook, social media, is a compromised thing. Compromised. So therefore, we need to respond appropriately, not by insulting him, but by insulting La République. If Ayuk Tabe says he wants to sack the interim government, we simply go back and say, tell you what, it's La République that is doing that. We will ignore that, or we will insult La République. All right? That is what it is. Because we've had our cake. Our cake is that Ayuk Tabe has been compromised. We removed him as our head. So because of the compromised. The next stage is Ayuk Tabe. Now, people start coming on social media and insulting Ayuk Tabe after we've agreed that he's compromised. That's the eating now. All right? You are now judging Ayuk Tabe as if he was not in prison. So you've had your cake in which you said he's compromised. We've accepted that. All of us have gone along with that. But now, you then take this opportunity now to start insulting Ayuk Tabe. That is eating your cake. Now, what I said at the beginning, you can't have your cake and eat it. But that is what a lot of Southern Cameroonians are doing. They said he's compromised, but then they are insulting him when he makes any move from Kondenge. That is not correct. That cannot be right. Come on, people, think about it. It cannot be right. You have to decide what you are doing. You either assume that he's in jail and he's compromised, or you say that he's gone in there and he's not compromised. And if he's not compromised, then then you can't sack him. He's still your president. Then you can criticize what he's doing. If you sack him because he's compromised, then you cannot criticize him for what he's doing. All right. Now, I think that all of us have accepted, most of us have accepted that he's compromised. There are a few outlier crazy Southern Cameroonians who don't think he's compromised, all right? Like Eric Tato, Choayaba, they want him to be the leader. And God knows some of the people that are working for Kondenge, IG, they believe that he's not compromised. They don't think that Ayuk Tabe is in a compromised situation, which I find very strange. So if you think that he's not compromised, okay, fine, then you go along with him. Now, if you have that view, then people can come in and criticize him. I'll go along with that. But where the problem is the people that say that we should sack him or remove him from power because he's compromised, and then they criticize his actions again. That is strange. I'm not going to make this audio very long, but this is very, very interesting. You have to decide where you're going with this. Now, this is the position of Critical Information Bureau. Ayuk Tabe, when he was taken from Nigeria and taken to Kondenge, he was compromised. And because he was compromised, we cannot take what he says seriously, and we cannot blame him for what he's doing, because the very fact that he's been compromised means La République is working through him. That is our position. So we don't have any problem with Ayuk Tabe, no problem whatsoever. We would like us to donate money to get him out of jail, like what Sako was doing. And that is the end of the matter. Whatever is coming out of his mouth in jail, whether he's trying to sack Sako, we ignore that because we've already accepted the fact that he has been compromised while in prison. Now, we think that is the logical way for everybody to go with Siseko. He has been compromised. When he comes out of prison, we have to take him back to what he was before he got compromised. Unless he's on some drugs, he should come back to his original position that he was. Okay? It doesn't matter what your view is. If we go to court, that is exactly what is going to be. If you don't want him to be the leader anymore, you can come up with other logical issues, like he was a president a long time ago, so he's not aware of the current issues. That makes sense, and we'll go along with it. All right? Please, Southern Cameroons, can you just follow logic and just keep it that way? Because I really find it slightly disappointing that a lot of us Southern Cameroonians have jumped on the bandwagon of insulting somebody that we've already said the person has been compromised. We've accepted that La République is controlling Ayuk Tabe. If you've already accepted that, then you need to leave Ayuk Tabe alone. Whatever he's doing now is La République that is doing it. Okay, so there's nothing you can do. Your job now is to try and get him out of prison if you can. Support him as a leader. All right, so you have to support him. Support him. Give him worldwide exposure. Do exactly what you were doing before. Ignore what he's doing while compromised. Ignore what he's doing in jail. Just leave him alone. But support him. And if he comes out, then we can have our grand dialogue with him. That's the way I see it. I will advise some of you young people leave him alone now. Just support the effort to get him out of prison. This is Critical Information Bureau coming from Hall, England. Until next time, stay safe.